manga artist would live in a big, cold house like the perfumer. Nothing beats living like this! Gotta say, I really like this manga artist.
Excuse me, is the Cake Sweeper Sensei home?
Someone is here.
Excuse me, I'm here for Cake Sweeper Sensei.
No? Hey, are you here for the manga artist too?
And you guys are?
We're just on community visitation.
She doesn't seem to be here, though.
And there.
Should we bust the door down?
Huh?
Busting it down? Well, I don't really want to make this a scene for the neighborhood, but I guess that's the only way to make sure Sensei is safe.
What's happening?
Can I eat this dummy, Sakiri?
Help!
Kiromaru, stop eating that! Keep your eye on that door. Now, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Stop!
Cake Sweeper Sensei, are you home?
I'm not going out. I ain't got no manuscripts for you.
Seems like she thinks we're her editors trying to chase her down for her manuscripts.
Cake Sweeper Sensei, I mean no harm. I just wanted to ask you if you've seen Dandelion.
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts now, huh? Nice try.
I'm talking about my dog. It looks like it's the dog from the last chapter of your manga. It looks exactly the same as my Dandelion.
The dog? Wait, the dog I saw. Is this what it looked like before it went missing?
So, you're saying that your dog has been gone for about a year now and recently showed up in the manga?
Yes!
Oh, what? Totally thought you guys were here to squeeze my manuscripts out of me. Why didn't you just say that? I was scared soulless. Come on in, chop chop, before my editor comes for me.
Come on.
My name is Boom Boom, and I came to Hethero to look for my dog. Dandelion, that is. I found Dandelion on my way home from a convenience store. He was trying to fish a cookie out of the trash can, but then the can flipped and landed right on his head. I named him Dandelion because he sheds his fur all the time, which makes me sneeze all the time. Dandelion is quiet and lazy. He likes to sleep on the sofa mat and watch dramas with me. We have mandatory workouts on weekends. We take a walk by the beach, then stop by the convenience store for our favorite snacks before heading home. Back on a weekend about 11 months ago, though, it hit me while we were just waiting for the taxi that I'd left this manga that I'd just bought in this fast food restaurant. So I left Dandelion on the beach alone and returned to the fast food restaurant for the manga. And Dandelion was gone when I got back to the beach. I looked everywhere, but never found him. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left Dandelion there.
Dandelion? How is it mentioned in the Tales of Nil? Hey, you didn't kidnap the dog, did you?
Wait, me? Kidnapping a dog? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think a shut-in manga artist would go out of her way to kidnap a dog when she barely even wants to go downstairs for food? Why would I want a dog when I'm barely keeping myself alive?
Makes sense.
Where did you see Dandelion, though? This dog in the manga looks exactly like Dandelion, doesn't it?
It was quite an interesting experience. By the way, have you ever heard of Pawn Moonlight?
Pawn? Moonlight?
People say this pawn shop only shows up on the night of the 15th of every month. And all your wishes can come true as long as you're willing to pay the price. What if I told you that I've been to Pawn Moonlight? And that's where I saw this dog and the fire phoenix.
A place that makes all your wishes come true for you as long as you're willing to pay the price. Huh.
They say that being a creator isn't about having creative streaks, but about having one long creative block. Anyway, 2 months ago on the 15th, I was wandering around all night, avoiding my editor, hoping to stumble across some inspiration. I was walking around when I bumped into this big door. Having ran out of ideas, I didn't want my editor to find me. So I opened the door and took a chance to find inspiration. But no, there was only this pair of twin brothers and they asked me if I had a wish. Well, those brothers don't look suspicious, but still. See, I hesitated because I had to pay a price.
What price?
The twins said the cost depends on the weight of the wish. I thought about wishing to become the best manga artist in the world just for fun. But they said it would cost me 20 years of my sight.
How are you supposed to draw if you can't see anything? That's ridiculous!
Yup, that caught me by surprise too, but they went, "Your wish is sure to come true once the pawn contract is signed, and you will only be paying your price after your wish is thoroughly enjoyed."
Speaking of which, your Tales of Nil only just started gaining traction, right? Wait.
Please, Tales of Nil is mid at best. It's not beating Gen Z. Since I was already there, I figured I should make the most out of it. I asked the staff if I could look around in Pawn Moonlight for research purposes. Before I left, I asked the twins if I could use what I saw there for my manga. The easygoing one agreed, as long as the two of them aren't in it. Immediately on my way back, I started working on the next chapter of Tales of Nil. By the way, your dog and all the anomalies I saw there became my source material.
And then Tales of Nil became the bomb.
Yep, pretty sure this Pawn Moonlight has got something to do with the perfumer.
Highly suspect. What else did you see in the pawn shop?
Talking white snakes, fish flying in the air, and other creatures whose names I can't even recall.
It's Dandelion's collar.
Turn it, spit it out! Oh, you're shaking it too hard! Chill! Kiromori was probably going to puke again in a bit. So you heard it all, huh? Write down your contact info. I'll give your thing back to you when this guy pukes it out.
Well, I stumbled into that place by luck. It was really dark, so I forgot. I did try to look for it after, but never found the door again, no matter how hard I tried.
Sounds like an anomalous realm that requires a specific condition to enter.
Let's head back to A-Bone for now and we'll think about where to find this pawn shop. Don't worry, we'll keep you posted about Dandelion if we see it.
Please do. I can't live without my Dandelion.
dummy. Acting up.
It looks like it's in a lot of pain.
Oh, don't worry. That's Kiromaru for you. Always ending up whining when people tell it not to eat what it isn't supposed to eat. Shut up already. I told you not to eat it, you stupid thing. If you're gonna puke, puke somewhere else.
A video game console, a bike wheel, and the lid of a trash can?
Jeez, you're freaking disgusting. Tagido. Keep the color safe, dummy. We're giving it back to the poor guy when we meet him. And you. No food for you for 1 week. And you're not coming out without my permission.
Well, we have a customer.
Boy, we sure are getting more customers these days than we did over the past half a month. I probably shouldn't be surprised tomorrow when I come through the door and see one sitting here waiting for us.
I don't know what happened. I just bumped into it like that. This young man at the door called the place Pawn Moonlight. And he said...
They're back. Keep going.
He said he could help my restaurant earn more stars in this year's La Palourde Blanche. Then he gave me a knife to use for practicing new dishes. The new knife did make cooking easier. I thought my fortune changed for the better and wanted to thank that young man. But after a few days, I couldn't taste anything anymore. The knife was also gone. For a chef at my level, having my sense of taste taken away is killing me. Since he used a shady trick, he can't blame me for showing no mercy.
So what are you going to do exactly? Are you going to destroy this Pawn Moonlight? Well, why did you choose our store then?
We're here because of the reviews on Help, of course.
Well,
You've got to be kidding me. Abon has one of the lowest customer satisfaction scores on Help.
True that, but you enjoy a 96% completion rate. I just want to bust this fraud of a pawn shop and get my sense of taste back. I don't care what I need to do.
Oh, that's rare. Now, last question. Since we're talking about a pawn shop here, do you know what's gonna happen to the items pawned? Unilateral plundering doesn't deserve to be called pawning.
What do you mean? Of course I didn't know! If this freaks you out, I can totally take this somewhere else.
Hey, chill. I never said it's something we can't handle. I was just checking. Well, consider this a deal. So where is this Pawn Moonlight that you were talking about? I was just thinking we should pay them a visit.
I don't really know how to word it, but I always see this door up the mountain when I can see the moonlight.
Always, you said?
Yup, that's exactly what I said. And this is better taken care of sooner than later. You guys should probably check Greenwall Slope tonight up in the north.
This is getting interesting.
It's pretty obvious now that this Pawn Moonlight is not only the one behind the missing cases, but also tricked people into believing things that are simply too good to be true. They took the dog away and put Boom Boom through such hell. And there is a steep price they have to pay for that.
But there seems to be quite a big gap between what this new client told us and what we heard from the manga artist before.
True. Guess we shouldn't jump to a conclusion until we're done looking into Pawn Moonlight.
Fine. We'll see when we go there tonight. And don't fool around and get in my way, yeah? Andiamo! Toggy Toggy! Hey, dummy, let's go.
Coming.
angle. Come on. Come on. Yep. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on.
According to Article 20 of the Field Operations Code,
I'm glad I could help.
Was it 19? Anyway, please.
Come on. Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Come on. Come on. Hit. Hit. Come on.
Tagido! Tagi! Dude, where is the darn door? We've been walking in circles for God knows how long already.
Is it really here? The client didn't mean it as a hole in the ground, right? Like a hole behind these trees that we can't see? Should we go ahead and cut down these trees then?
A manga artist once said, if you're willing to pay the price, any wish can come true. So I was wondering whether the condition of entering this anomalous realm is related to our wishes.
Makes sense. The chef said he got pulled in without knowing what happened. He probably wished for a new dish or something.
What do we do now? Are we supposed to start making wishes to this mountain like there's no tomorrow? This is stupid.
Should we give it a try anyway?
Hey, I'll go first! I want Old Man to put cheese egg rolls in my lunch tomorrow!
Doggy!
You wish! By the way, I was hoping to wake up as strong as Master Daffodil tomorrow.
Doggy do.
I hope that all our wishes come true.
What? That's cheating! Does that even count? Here, try saying this out loud. I hope that Edgar can speak his mind.
I hope.
No way! Did it really work? Where's Sakiri and the others?
Looks like they went in already.
Nice. Oh, let's be strategically late a little bit, like what the main characters in the movies do.
Let's head in too. I will see through the Nexus.
Wow. Look at this setup and the sense of mystery. This is what the headquarters of the Colucci's should look like. Next family meeting, let's chat about setting up headquarters in the anomalous realm.
Shupa, can you reach Sakiri, Edgar, and Tagido?
Looks like their route is different from ours. Shupa,
Tatagi! Hey! How could you guys leave the boss behind and come in first? Tatagi-do!
Appraiser, is Sakiri with you guys?
Huh? Isn't she with you guys?
No. Judging by our method of entry, our placement within the pawn shop appears to be randomized.
Can you identify your current location?
Sorry.
Taki! Tataki! Over where?
Edgar? Edgar, the connection's been cut off.
Do you think they're in danger?
We need to meet up with him as soon as possible.
Right just a moment ago. Why is it so small and dark here now?
Looks like we've entered a secret room.
Took a wrong turn. Well, as the strongest supernatural and intuitive duo of A-Bone, the two of us teamed up and still made a mistake.
It appears we have to find our own way out.
This is easy. I'm quite the hand at demolishing houses.
Maybe we should investigate before taking action.
Catch it! Stop! Think you can escape? We'll catch you on your own turf! For backup. Pack them all up and knock them down.
I'll handle this one. Now's the time. I won't fall.
This is isn't a real skill.
Fate splinter and fracture!
No loose ends. Target confirmed.
Trust me.
Suddenly, it's all quiet.
Where did it go? Wow. This place feels like the A-Bone storage room. Quick, look around. See if they've got any goodies. This one? Oh, not this. Oh, what about that one? Oh, also not quite right. Suspicious. Very suspicious. In any case, these things aren't on the same level as that sensor that could spit out a bird. Don't see any of the strange things the manga artist talked about either. Suspicious. Very suspicious.
The items here barely have any anomaly presence. Some are even entirely ordinary objects. Based on these pawn tickets, they're all anomalies that have fulfilled their contracts. After the pawn contract is completed, their wish-granting power seems to fade gradually.
You mean it wears off? Turns out the stuff from this shady shop is disposable, like hair dye wax and tattoo stickers.
You could say that.
And the sensor snatched by Dandelion?
Very strong anomaly presence. It looks like Toshi did sign a contract with Pawn Moonlight, but his wish hasn't come true.
And he disappeared before it could. Oh, I got it! The pawn shop owner must have regretted the deal, so he coaxed Dandelion into stealing the sensor.
With so many transactions completed successfully, why breach Toshi's? That doesn't sound right. If Toshi was deceived into signing the contract, as the cook said, then the pawn shop would want to fulfill his wish and pocket the payment sooner. If they wanted to breach the contract, they could have taken back the sensor immediately. Why would Dandelion take it only after Toshi disappeared?
Ugh, I can't take it. My head's going to explode.
Plus, these pawn tickets clearly state the cost, and the cook isn't as clueless as he claims. At the very least, we now know that he lied to us about not knowing there would be a cost.
Liars are bad guys.
The perfumer, Dandelion, the manga artist, the cook, and us? More and more people are getting involved with Pawn Moonlight.
This doesn't feel right. We need to find Sakiri and the others quickly. A fervent pilgrim saw stars in the morning. In the evening, we attended his funeral. It said he saw the truth, as delicious as the star pie. Wait, she pawned off her own life?
For a pilgrim, perhaps the truth of this world means more than life itself.
He's getting married, the sparrow said. Tomorrow. Who's the bride, the owl said. Who's the bride? It's him, the crow said, in the mirror. Married, married, the lark said. Marry yourself. He can't see, the cardinal said. I pecked his eyes blind. They're hugging, the dove said. I'll officiate. He's unhappy, the kite said. Even the blind cried. They're arguing, the wren said, just like us. He's really ugly, the thrush said. I won't sing at the wedding. The sun has risen, the robin said. The church bells ring. The once beautiful groom and the ugly bride, they heard the church bells ringing for their pitiful love.
Sparrows, owls, crows, larks, cardinals, doves, kites, wrens, thrushes, robins. Wonder what kind of story we're getting into this time. Oh, hold on, let me guess. Did this narcissist end up marrying their own reflection? Although that last part...
After pawning away his sight, Dorian could no longer admire his own appearance. He gradually fell into despair, and his love vanished, along with his vision.
But according to the rules of the pawn shop, once a pawn contract takes effect, it becomes a confirmation. No redemption, no renewal. Why does everyone who comes to pawn something end up with such a terrible fate?
Sometimes, the price we pay at Pawn Moonlight far exceeds the value of the wish itself.
Place. Why does it also collect Tagido's kind?
It's Edgar and Tagido. They've been here already. Are they hinting at this?
This knife! Doesn't seem too handy as a weapon. Kenneth. Oh, isn't that the cook who hired us? 10 years of one's sense of taste. He knew the price very well. And he played dumb in front of us!
Wait. Why are there 2 pawn tickets here? In this case, Kenneth has been to Pawn Moonlight more than once. The cost of defeating the current culinary virtuoso is a lifetime sense of taste. No wonder he hesitated. The wish and cost changed the second time, but the knife remains the means to fulfill the wish. Perhaps it's because the knife's power is fading. And by the time Kenneth entered the second time, it couldn't fulfill his first wish anymore.
Different wishes, different prices. Somehow I feel this shop isn't that shady after all. Hasn't he been told everything clearly? Unless the cook was forced to make the deal.
If there were coercion, the first contract wouldn't be incomplete.
So it was his own will.
Right. Every pawn ticket here emphasizes that all pawns at Pawn Moonlight are confirmation. Once the pawn contract takes effect, the pawner can neither redeem the set cost nor renew the contract.
If the cook came to us, he obviously was having second thoughts.
No wonder he looked uneasy when Hattori made inquiries. Just pawn tickets. What's this? It's Toshi's pawn ticket. It's the same time as Kenneth's second entry into the pawn shop. That's what Edgar is trying to tell us.
These 2 knew each other?
Making a deal with Pawn Moonlight on the same day must point to a deeper connection. These wish-fulfilling items are like pawn shop loans. According to the pawn ticket, the contract officially takes effect the moment they're used. Toshi and Kenneth got their items from the pawn shop on the same day. From getting the sensor to disappearing, Toshi never used it. and Kenneth came to us wanting to eradicate Pawn Moonlight. Did he know about Toshi's disappearance? Or rather, what role did he play in Toshi's disappearance?
I hate people with schemes. Once I get out of here, I'll grab that cook by the collar and squeeze a clear answer on him. There's no one that a beating can't fix. If that doesn't work, then another round.
Maybe we'll find the answer here. Let's look further ahead.
And a manga book, too. Oh, isn't that... you know who? Makes sense she got the grand tour. Total fan moment! What's the number written after the price? Well, we've seen Dandelion. Was it always that big?
It can be.
Who knew an abducted dog would get treated so well? Wow! Look at the mini dandelion!
Looks like someone made it with their dog hair collection.
No wonder it's called Dandelion. It really is a flurry of dog hair. Toda wants love. Monday, he got it. Tuesday, he lost it. Wednesday, he lost it. Thursday, he got it. Friday, he got it. Saturday, he lost it. Sunday, God needs to rest. Toda lost love. Alas, he received a token. Jeez, Toda's having such a rough week. Finding love on Monday, losing it on Tuesday, and then losing something else on Wednesday. My head hurts.
According to the painting, after Toda found love, they broke up. Then, on Wednesday, he pawned away his love, which led to him receiving news about his lover on Thursday.
Oh, I've got it all figured out! The Friday part must be about reconnecting with their lover, only to find out it's one of those infamous romance scams!